Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode. My name is Jordan, the Millennial Investor, and today we're looking at a company called Shopify. I'm sure you all know it, many investors do, and we're going to take a little quick look at this company over the news article that just came out today. It says, quote, Shopify warns merchants against using Amazon's, quote, buy with Prime service. We're going to talk about this article, what this means for Shopify, what this means for my largest investment, which is Amazon, as you probably know from this chart. Is this bad news for Amazon? Is this good news for Shopify? We're going to break that down in this video and give a brief overview of how buy with Prime affects Shopify merchants. If you haven't checked me out before, if you're not familiar with the channel, my name is Jordan. I'm a Millennial Investor, and I have my dividend growth portfolio and growth portfolio that I share here down below in the description. And I also continually show my performances all the time, every single month that it's updated in this portfolio. And then as of this month, we just finished out the month of August with a 14+% return, which beat the markets. And then year to date, I'm down 10.85%, which luckily is beating all the four major indexes, which is S&P, Dow, NASDAQ, and Russell 2000. Luckily, we're beating those. We'll see if that keeps up. It may stay, it may go away, but regardless, we'll keep up to date with that. Now, check out all that stuff down below in the description, including Yada savings accounts, credit card referrals, M1 Finance referrals, like 124 people have signed up here so far. But other than that, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with this article with Shopify warning merchants against using its Buy with Prime service. So Shopify is pushing back on Amazon's one-click checkout service. The e-commerce platform is warning against merchants who try to install Amazon's, quote, Buy with Prime button on their storefront that it violates Shopify terms of service. And it's also raising the specter of security risk according to research firm Marketplace Pulse. Amazon introduced Buy with Prime in April, pitching it as a way for merchants to grow traffic on their own websites. The service lets merchants add with Prime logo and offer Amazon speedy delivery options on their sites. Members of the retail giant's Prime Loyalty Club can check out using their Amazon account. So this is what's interesting. How does this affect Shopify merchants? If you have a Shopify store and that's where you make a living or have your side hustle, this is big because this gives you the opportunity to put that trusted logo of Amazon Prime on your store without any repercussions until now. So you could have, let's say, no-name knockoff products like this headphones that's in the picture right here, but as long as Amazon's legitified that, you can use Amazon FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon, and use that to fulfill the product being delivered to the customer, and it brings that level of credibility to your store and hopefully drives up sales. And this is the up-close look of what this would look like. Your store up here on Shopify, a stereo headset for $59, and this little blue button right here. As long as you're an Amazon Prime member, which there's millions of us that are, you can use that to buy on stuff that's not even on Amazon. And this doesn't just go for Shopify, it's for all stores really. It goes for many different things. Now you might be wondering, why is Shopify against this? Well, a couple different things. The first one is they do not want Amazon on their storefront. The whole point of Shopify trying to get people on their platform, trying to get people to buy stuff with Shopify, is that they're trying to diversify themselves from Amazon. Now the good news is that so far this company's had a good track record of doing so. As you can see, the track record of this company growing revenue has just been ridiculous. Now with a company like Amazon, they have massive revenue growth, but they also have a lot going for them like Amazon Web Services, which makes up for that massive growth, right? With just Shopify, the main source of revenue, like almost all of it, is from buying things through e-commerce. Now the one key kicker here is that the picture I pulled up here is ShopPay. They also have their own in-house built-out processing fees, their own processing service. You can buy things with ShopPay, and obviously they make nice profits from that. It's very hard to make steady profit margins with an e-commerce business because it's so hard to scale. ShopPay is one of the workarounds around that where Shopify can get some profits now to help build out their service and continue growing and growing. If they were to use Buy with Prime, this bypasses ShopPay, which is one of their big profit sectors, right? And so I think this article puts it perfectly. So let's read some of this. It says, how does it affect Shopify store owners? If we scroll down here, it says, designed to integrate with almost all online stores, Buy with Prime does integrate with Shopify stores. However, the looks of Amazon's official announcement of the new feature, it seems they are focusing specifically on the e-commerce platform BigCommerce. Buy with Prime represents a compelling value add for BigCommerce merchants who wish to increase their sales and optimize their omni-channel experience they provide their customers, said Troy Cox, Knox, a senior vice president of product at BigCommerce, as quoted from the Amazon's press release. And then here's one more kicker right here, the second paragraph, last one. Is buy with Amazon free? According to Amazon, the buy with Prime feature will cost merchants an unrevealed total that is calculated based on a service fee, a payment processing fee, and fulfillment and storage fees that are calculated per unit, the company said. No long-term subscription or contract is required, and merchants can cancel at any time. Now, two main things here. If you notice, it is calculated on, quote, a service fee, a payment processing fee, and fulfillment and storage fees. Now, right there, service fee, very profitable. Payment processing fee, very profitable. As we mentioned with ShopPay, the same thing for Amazon. And then the fulfillment and storage fees is something that is typically low margin. Just like with shopping at retail, shopping at Walmart, shopping at Target, this is something that typically has a really low margin area of the business. Now, we might be saying if it's low margin, if there's not really a whole lot of profit here, why is Amazon going after it? Well, Amazon, as we know, has reached a scale that is unparalleled compared to any other e-commerce business on the planet. Actually, let's go back to Shopify, just so we can see the difference here. The last quarterly revenue number for Shopify was $1.3 billion. Okay, keep that number in mind. $1.3 billion versus Amazon's most recent quarter coming in at $121 billion. Almost 100 times the size of Shopify. The scale of Amazon is at an unparalleled, unprecedented, uncomparable level, so much bigger than any other company on the planet. And this company is number 2 in revenue behind Walmart, and they're very close to becoming number 1, and I think they'll be doing that very soon within the next year or so. But this company continues to find ways to grow revenue basically by force. The fact that they can go in, install a little stupid blue button on anyone's website, and just completely dominate that market is shocking to me. It's reasons like this why I continue to love my investment as my number 1 spot being Amazon, because I have so much faith in this company's ability to innovate. And companies like Shopify are trying to pivot from Amazon's attack onto their profit sector. If you think that Amazon is done here and this buy with Prime button is all that they're going to do and they're calling it quits, stay tuned, because they're going to continue to do so much more, and they've done so much to just basically just big business in general, and I don't think this is stopping anytime soon. Now, the good news is I don't think that this means that it's the end of the world for Shopify investors. I think that this company will continue to grow no matter what happens, but it is concerning. If you have a huge stake in Shopify and you're betting on this company growing big, I'm not saying that they won't grow. I think they'll still grow well into the double digits. But it is concerning thinking that Amazon is directly targeting them and other similar comparable e-commerce businesses like it, like BigCommerce. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching on the way in. I appreciate you checking out all the stuff down below in the description. If you did so, it would help support me and the channel. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.